All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. We are live. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me and see me, please? Hello, 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 everyone. Joe Batron here. For those of you that don't already know who I am or haven't been here, or this is your first time, welcome. Glad to have you. Today is December 30th, 2014. This is the last meeting of the year, and we're going to run through and show you how you can get started working from home with a legitimate company, advertising online. The company goes by ZNZ for short. It's called Zip Nada Zilch LLC. And for some reason, I may have to hold my microphone this evening to make sure you guys can hear me. All right, Debbie can hear me. Stacy, loud and clear. Thank you, Lisa, Corey, Amy. You guys rock. Again, my name is Joe Batron. I'm going to give you a quick little presentation on the company ZNZ Zip Not a Zilch LLC, December 30th, 2014. Sherry was going to be joining me this evening. She may pop on, she may not, but the show still rolls on. I going to give you a quick little overview of my story and what I was going through and how I found ZNZ. I had left a job with a company I had been with for about 7 years. Didn't have any long-term aspirations. I grew up in the sales industry as well as the restaurant business. As a kid, I worked in restaurants. I was a chef. I was a bartender. I was a server. In sales, I got licensed in life and health insurance at the age of 19 with variable annuities and investments. I got a real estate license, carried it for 12 years, did 99 transactions, I should say, in roughly about 3 to 3.5 years of that time period, which a lot of realtors, for anybody that knows the business, can't necessarily make that claim to fame. I don't really carry it as bragging rights. The reason I was able to do that was because I was hungry. I went, I got aggressive and went out and had some goals and dreams and desires, and I went after it. Much the same as what you have an opportunity here. Now, even though I was in the real estate business for 12 years, I bought and sold investment properties, handymans, foreclosures, things of that nature, dealt with a lot of HUD properties and what have you, some big dollar deals. I was able to close 2 transactions in one day and make over $118,000 in that day for myself. But I really, as much money as that is, and the opportunity that's available in that market, I'm more excited about what I have online. Even though I had some successes and I've had several businesses, I never really had my freedom. Never really had. There's 2 things that are on my fan page, and it was kind of like I thought, why am I doing this? You really need, everybody needs to make money. So when you just say, I want to make money, I want to do this to make money, it's very vague. So the people that actually achieve their goals and dreams and become entrepreneurs and become successful, the people that have specific goals, dreams, and priorities, they formulate a plan, plan your work and then work your plan. Again, I never really had that total freedom because once I did a deal, I had to turn around and go find another one and go find another one. It's kind of cool because they're big dollar deals, but they were fewer and far between. This type of business, ZNZ, is what I call an entry level business. It's considered a CPA, which means cost per action. It means the companies that advertise with us get to advertise on ZNZ's website. They don't pay anything to be on there until we create an action bringing in business, meaning somebody that comes in and tries one of their trial offers for their products and services. Then that company is contracted to pay a commission to ZNZ. So the money that we make for the advertising comes from these companies that are looking to gain customers. They pay ZNZ. ZNZ says, Joe, that's a great job. We're going to give you some cash. and they pay out within 24 hours. Getting a little bit of noise in there. All right, awesome. Sherry has joined us. Couple seconds here, Sherry. I'm going to just kind of finish running through real quick, and then I'm going to introduce Sherry. She is one of our superstars. This girl's on fire. Came out making $45,000 in her first year or more, I should say. I think a little bit above that, or somewhere in that ballpark anyways. Being able to stay at home with her children and making money online, which is that 45 grand or that first, actually the first money that you make is almost like, making $1 million bucks, because once you do it and you prove to yourself that you can do it, you can do it again and again and again, you get that belief level and that confidence level, and you become even more hungry and more excited, and you go after it. But at any rate, like I was saying, what really intrigued me about this kind of stuff, this kind of business, is that I can leverage my time with the internet and these automated systems that we have set up, like the information system. Anybody here should, well, if you're on the team, you already know what our system is. If you've been invited to this, somebody sent you to a video and said, hey, check out this, get some information, and then, come back, let me answer any questions that you have, and then I'll help you, and I can show you how to get started. So in doing that, that system stays online 24 hours a day. We advertise by copying and pasting ads and putting them out in various spots on the internet, and the internet runs 24/7, 365. So while you're sleeping, or you're out with your family, or you're playing with your kids, or you're taking care of other things, if you did your diligence, or if you did your, your work for the day, you jump on for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you have, and you got ads out there, and then you jump off the internet. They keep working for you around the clock. That's leveraging. Okay, this is not a job. So if you have the job mentality is, hey, I got to go work 8 hours, they pay me X amount of dollars. All you're ever going to do is you're going to make whatever you can spend. You're limited with the number of hours a day that you can spend. That's all you're ever going to make. When you go into business for yourself, something similar to this, you already have a system and a company that you can plug right into. You don't have to learn all this additional stuff. You can leverage your time. Now you're exchanging your efforts minimally 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day, yet they work for you 24 hours a day, giving you that much more opportunity to make some money. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Sherry. Like I said, I'd grab a pen and a piece of paper, take some notes. She's one of the superstars that's making a tremendous amount of money and having success with this. Sherry, go right ahead and jump on in there. Thanks for joining
Hi,
us.
can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Okay, just want to make sure my laptop isn't giving any issues tonight. Well, as he stated, I got started working at home in 2012 because I had just had a baby and didn't want to leave my newborn with just anybody, but I wanted to have the opportunity to work from home, but not have to sacrifice any income doing so. And I'm going to be very short and brief here, and I'm going to hop off because my husband's not home yet, and the kids, they're up still playing with their leaf TV that they got for Christmas. So I got started working from home, and being able to stay at home has been such a godsend for me, because it's something that I desired to do, but just didn't know what direction to go in. And lo and behold, I've seen 2 people post an ad via Facebook, and here I am over, 2 years and 3 months in now. I started October 2012, and have made great income. Last year alone was over $45,000 at home. I was a preschool teacher, taking care of other people's kids, not having my own, and now I'm able to stay at home and take care of my kids, and bringing in a great income while at home. I still can't, sometimes I have to pinch myself because I have gotten such a great opportunity to generate this income at home, and anybody can do this. It's not something where people sign up and they have to be a guru, they have to know computer software, they have to know the ins and outs of the computer. No, if you know how to post on Facebook, if you know how to post on Instagram, you know how to post on MySpace, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Tumblr, Twitter, any of those places, you can do this If you know how to talk to people, you can do this. This is not something where it's just high tech and only tech people can survive in this industry or in this world, because I'm a living witness. I have very basic computer skills. Sometimes the computer frustrates me to no end, but I do put myself out there to try new things. I do put myself out there to learn. However, if you never put forth the effort to try anything, how will you ever know that you can be successful at it? How will you ever know that this is something that you can indeed do? And I found success in it. I found great friendships and relationships through the people that have gotten started, through the people that are generating a substantial amount of income working from home. I know people that have made well over 6 figures in this business. It can be what you desire it to be. Like today, I've already made money for today, and me and my kids were out just running errands, and I'm just taking care of the house and taking care of them while my son's home from school. So being able to still generate income and still be able to take care of my family and be a stay-at-home mom is just an awesome opportunity. It's nothing more than an advertising platform that operates as a business. You get on, you sign up, you participate, and you start referring people, and you're paid. It's a very simple concept. There's nothing to be afraid about, nothing to be apprehensive about. I got started in 2012, and we actually had to borrow the money to start, which at that time was only about $10 to sign up. So that lets you know where we were in our finances and where we were in terms of getting started and needing the extra income. And I got started, and here I am, still in the business and still successful and making great income.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you very much, Sherry. I know you've got to run. You want me to jump in and take over?
Yeah, go ahead. I got to run. I'm locked up in the bathroom, so I hope they're still playing their game when I get back in there. All right, thanks. I'll see you later.
All right, so it was great seeing you. I hope have a happy new year. We'll talk to you
All right,
shortly.
you too.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Cool. Glad she was able to jump in there and share some of that information with you guys. Like I said, it's not just me. It's anyone that can do this. You don't need any special skills, as she said. We have actually worked very, very hard. Lindsay wasn't able to be here this evening. I know she went out of town for the Arkansas Texas bowl game in Texas. I'm not sure if she's back or what's happening there, but that's part of the team there. We all kind of work together. So for those of you that are watching this, we do have an entire team, everything set up for you to plug right into. There are over 600 people in the ZNZ Solutions team. Sherry's one of our leaders. Corey's on here as well. Amy's one of our awesome teammates. Lisa's up and coming. So is Stacy. You have Debbie, Crystal on here. There are a lot of people here. So when you go to, I was explaining earlier before the difference between exchanging your hours, at a job and having a job mentality. You go to work, 5, 8 hours, you get paid 5, 8 hours. And that's all you're able to ever make. You can get on here, you can work for a couple hours a day, you put ads out on the internet, you use the system that we have, they work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, giving you that much more opportunity to make that type of the type of money that you're looking to make. I'm going to jump in. Give me just a couple of seconds. What I'm doing here is I'm opening a few windows up. I was just running a little bit behind. I have advertising go out, so I've been very busy this afternoon with people responding to my ads. I'm going to kind of just run through and show you how everything works, and I'll show you the company and the system. And we're going to show you how you can actually get started for just a few dollars. If you're really in a bad situation, Sherry mentioned that when she found this, they had to actually borrow a few dollars to get started. I paid about $15, maybe $17 when I came across this. We're going to show you how you can get started for free. You can leverage that, if you're really serious and you're ready to make $100 a pop and you want to make that several times a day, getting paid daily, $6, $8, $10 max right now. If you do it intelligently, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how to do that kind of stuff. So give me just a couple of seconds here. I'm going to share my screen for you. And we'll jump into that. All right. Okay, cool. All right, you can see my screen now. Awesome. All right, I'm on the, basically this is just a hangout where everybody should be watching and everything right here. All right, ZNZ is the name of the company, Zip Not a Zilch LLC. They're based in Wichita Falls, Texas. They started in 2011, July 7th, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry, let me back that up. July 11th of 2007 is when ZNZ actually started. What I want to do here, this is our system. I want to jump in. Here's basically, yeah, let me just back up for a minute here. Here's how the whole system works, okay? ZNZ is the advertising platform and the company that we work with. What we do is we post ads out on there. Our job is to bring people in to check out the website, all right? There's two things you can do. You can say, hey, this is really awesome. It's great. You can come and do a bunch of trial offers and see how many people actually get excited about that. I didn't get excited about trial offers. What I got excited about was the fact that I found a legitimate company that I could make money with at home or anywhere I have an internet connection. And the reason I say that, for those of you that have been on the team for a while, you've seen that I've been all over the country for the last 3 years wherever I had an internet connection. And once I got qualified and set up, I was able to take my laptop anywhere. I've been in Seattle, I've been in Phoenix, I've been in LA, I've been in Northern California, I'm in Minnesota, I've been to Indiana, Kansas, I believe I mentioned Phoenix. I've been in Florida 4, 5, 6 times, in and out, just traveling because I can, wherever I wanted to take myself and my business, visit with family, friends, so on and so forth. So the second way, because we do several different things. Our advertising is to bring people into ZNZ's website. So what we'll do is we'll post ads out there because I'm here to make the money, and that's probably why every single one of you are on here say, hey, I want something that's legit, it's not too difficult, that I can touch money fast, okay, I can make really good money that I don't have to spend all day long living on the computer. So what we do is we set out ads. You can set out ads saying, hey, these trials are wonderful, which really isn't going to attract a lot of people. Who really wants to do or is looking to do a ton of trials? What attracts people is the fact that you can go in and help these companies get potential customers. You can help the promotions company expand their advertising force, bringing in money to the company so that they have the money to profit and to pay you, because that's how the money's generated. I'm going to show you that in just a few minutes. And in the same respect, while you're helping these companies, you're also helping people like yourself that are sitting here watching this, and it's helping you because you get paid to help your family. So when we do our advertising, we advertise about the opportunity to make the money from home online. That's what gets people's attention. The same way when you watch a commercial, these people go, think and design these commercials to attract your attention of what you're going to want to see most out of there, although it may be 2 or 3 different things that their products or service do. But what's going to attract, there's going to be certain points that attract your attention. Everybody wants to make money. So if you approach this from that perspective, everybody in the entire world becomes your potential prospect that may be interested in this. They're going to take a look at it. So we want to spend less time and we want to reach more people and we want to make more money. So we created an information system, which is what you're seeing here, how to make money from home online. If you're brand new, this is a system that you plug right into. You're not going to have all this information. We've been doing this. I've been doing it for over 2.5 years. Sherry is a little over 2 years. Lindsay's a little over 3 years as of the 3rd of December. And we've basically worked our tails off. We put all this stuff together because we wanted to make it as easy as possible for you. So the moral of the story is that you go to this information system, you'll also have this to send to people. You don't have to worry about explaining all this kind of stuff. They're going to watch this little video about this guy, this fisherman. This is Lindsay right here. She's a nurse and a mother of 3 boys that are in high school. She used to miss all of those things and all of the functions with her boys and her kids when she was working nursing. 3 years ago, she saw an ad similar to what you did. She checked it out, found out it was real, got started. Now, Lindsay probably makes just around $2,000 a week between this business and another one. As I said, this is kind of opens the door. This teaches you the basic stuff about how to put ads out online, how the emails and the systems work, and how to basically speak to people. So they're going to come here, they're going to watch that little video, they're going to say, you know what, I want some more information. They're going to put their name and their email in here, and they're going to click Get Access Now. That's going to take them over to an overview page, which is what you're going to see right here. The first $100 is the easiest money you'll ever earn, work from home, finally a business that really works. Lindsay's the one that is facilitating this video right here, and then it gives you the steps to get started. Now, when you're new, you're going to sign up with the company for free. You're going to get your own agent ID number, which we'll show you that. I'll show you in a little bit. And then you plug it right into the system so that when people say, hey, Stacy, hey, Corey, hey, Amy, what is this all about? You kind of give them a little bit of an idea, and you say, hey, go to our website, and you can actually look and see what it's about. So you get the information. This system does most of the work for you. You don't have to explain it. Now, they're going to watch about a little 10-minute video here that goes through and gives them an everyday, I just saw the word everyday, gives them an overview of what everything is. And then when they want to start, they're going to go ahead and click Join ZNZ1, which is the first advertising program that we work. And when I click that, it's going to take them. Now, this is something that you have access to. This is plug and play. You don't have to explain all this. You don't have to know all this. In order to be more successful with your business, you want to learn all of this. You want to go back through and you want to make sure you know what all of this stuff is. But this is here step by step for your people. Okay, they're going to go through there. They're going to watch the video. It's going to show them exactly how to sign up, and then they're going to click here. And when they do that, it's going to take them over to the parent company ZNZ's website. As you can see, this is ZNZ1. Okay, this is the first advertising platform that we work here. All right. And then when you sign up, you're going to have an agent ID number. Mine is 445250. Okay. The person's going to come over here. They're going to put their email address and they're going to sign up, and it's going to be because I referred them. You're also going to have your own link. So people want to know, well, how are they going to know it's me that's referring them? How am I going to get credit? Because you're going to have an ID number that's going to basically be part of your link, and you're going to be able to share it with people, and they're going to go in and sign up underneath you. They classify what we get paid as a gift. It may have something to do with the state laws in Texas. I'm not sure, or how this is set up. Me personally, I want my gift to be cash. So I chose PayPal. It's free to set up at paypal.com. Set up a free account. Cash is deposited right into your PayPal account with no fees. $20 per referral. You need a minimum of 1 referral. So if you referred somebody over that did the program, and you signed them up, or they signed up with you and got started, you would get $20 deposited into your PayPal account. There is a bonus. I'm going to show you that on this program. They're paying another $5 a month. You actually get $25 per referral. Okay. And again, all this is coded and set up to you. So when we do that, I'm going to basically go right into my account here. I'll show you here. I was referred by Steve Johnson's actually a good friend of mine now. We're doing some business in addition to this. He referred me back on April 28th of 2012 at 9:06 p.m. That's when I signed up for ZNZ1, and shows his information right here. So when you sign up underneath me, it'll have my referral number there. It'll have my Millennium Hawk at Yahoo email right there, and it'll have the date that you just signed up. Okay. Now, another thing I want to show you here, I was talking about my number is 445250. From the moment that you sign up with this company, you get an agent ID number. It's going to be 6 or most likely 7 numbers here to show you the popularity of this thing and how many people. I signed up 2.5 years ago, 445,250 people. I was that person, that 250th person that signed up for this program. They're now over 1 million. Don't get crazy with that kind of number, because there's a lot of people that don't continue doing this. So it's not like it's oversaturated. There's plenty of business. All right, there are millions and millions and millions of people that are looking for something like this. I'm not going to go too much further because I don't want to display personal information. My total referrals for ZNZ1 is 1,801 people that I've signed up with ZNZ1 in that 2.5 years. I'm going to go to the offers page. And I'm going to click on the offers. Now, what it says is that we have, it'll be in red. It'll say you have not fulfilled your requirements. You need one credit, one credit, offer credit. Okay. At the time, you could do one of them. I did Privacy Guard on right after midnight. I found it on the 28th at 9 p.m. I sent an email out to the guy. I double checked, talked with him. He, found out it was legit, and I signed up, or I did my my first trial a little bit after midnight on this program. Now, if you go right above the page numbers and you click cost and then you click refresh, it's going to bring all of the free and low cost offers to the front page. All right, you can see there's very reputable companies. You have GameFly, you've got FreeScore 360, you've got MyScore.com, FreeCreditScore.com. Discover used to be on here. This company is dealing with Walmart. It's called Freester. They've got something in association with Walmart. You've got Gillette razors. We've all heard of them, obviously. Hydroxytone, I'm not sure. You got Disney Books. This is Elmo's Learning Adventures. Not sure what the Batman autograph collection is. Disney Movie Club. Like I said, there's a lot of large companies that are on here. All right, these companies, this is the advertising platform. What these companies do, here's how this whole thing works. This is ZNZ's website. ZNZ has, I already showed you, they've signed over 1 million people to do this. There's still a percentage of them that are doing it. And what happens is we go out and we advertise online. So ZNZ lets you sign up for free, and they encourage you to work with them because they're not having to pay you to go out and put the ads until you bring in business, okay? These companies, we go to them, ZNZ goes to them and says, hey, listen, we've got 100,000 or 200,000 people every single month that come in and take a look at our website. They can give you advertising exposure and help your company gain potential customers. We're going to let you advertise on our site for free. So these companies aren't paying anything right now until we bring them in business, all right? Now, there's a lot of people that want to give this a shot. They don't want to put out a lot of money. I know I was one of them. So I'm going to show you right now how to get started 100% free. I showed you how you can go right from this site right here. You can click here and you can sign up with an email address. So it's 100% free. All right. Now, these companies right here, this free, I'm not telling you to do these. I'm showing you what people have done in order to get their credits. Okay, as an example. I'm not allowed to tell you what to do. You want to check them out. You want to be sincere about looking at them and seeing if you like it. If you do keep it. If you don't, cancel it. You're not obligated to keep them. This is a 7-day trial. So you keep it for 5 days. You check it out. If you like it at the end of the 5 days, go ahead and keep the service. I did this before I even knew about any of this stuff. I wanted to check my credit out. So I went to freecreditscore.com and I did a free trial. And at the end of that week, or 14 days or whatever it was, I said, you know what, I want to keep an eye on my credit. So I kept their service, and I paid $15 a month. I ended up staying a customer for 3 years. If you think about that, okay, $15 a month is $180 a year. Times 3 years is $540. So let's just say this was the company I did it with. This company offered me a free trial, and I decided to stay a customer, and they made $540 over a 3-year period with me. Do you think that that company would say, you know what, it's in our best interest to pay out some commissions if we can get more people to help us bring people in to do these free trials? Look how much money we could make per customer. They already have statistics. They know how much their average customer comes in and how long they stay and how much money they make per customer. Let's say that I was the typical customer and it was 3 years as their typical person, their members keep, and they made $540 every time somebody did a free trial. They knew that in 3 years' time they would make $540 on that person. Do you think that they're willing to spend 25 or 30 bucks to make 540? You're darn right they are, and that's why this works, because we bring them in business of people that try it. You may not like it and keep it, but that doesn't mean that 1,000 other people didn't try it, and 200 or 300 of them kept it out of that 1,000. And they made $540 per person for everyone that did it. So they're willing to pay that $25 or $30 per referral, okay, for somebody to try out their products and service. It's a very quality lead. When they do a TV commercial or a radio, they're rolling the dice. They have absolutely no idea how many people they're going to reach. They have absolutely no idea how many customers are going to get to try it out, how many customers are going to keep it or nothing. They can ballpark it or what have you. With us, they get a better quality lead because they don't pay us until somebody comes in and says, hey, you know what, check this out. I want to do this free trial here, and I'm going to do the, I'm going to check out this free score here. This is another one here. So there's two different companies. I'm going to compare these companies. I'm going to do both of these right now, and I'm going to see whose service I like better. I might not like either one of them, and I might cancel both of them, but I'm going to try and I'm going to compare who's got a better service there. So let's say I did this one for free at 0.20, okay? You can see this little window popping open. What I want you to make sure of is that for each and every offer, okay, I want you to hold your mouse over it, and I want you to read the descriptions in here. And here's what I want you to be. I'm going to point something out here for you. This is a good company, but I'm going to give you an example of why you want to make sure that you read this stuff. If you held your mouse over this one right here, this is a free trial, but what they want to say is, hey, our service is $49.95 a month, so we're going to pre-authorize that and put it on hold. That's something that you may or may not want to happen. If you do not want that to happen, then make sure that you read what's going on with the trials and say, okay, they want to hold $50 for me to determine that. I don't want to do that. So you may or may not skip that one. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm showing you an example, and I'm giving you some very intelligent hints and decisions that you can make for yourself and your business. But let's say I do this one for free. They don't hold any money. It just 7 days. If I don't like it after 5, I cancel it. If I do like it, I keep it. We do encourage you to keep it, but you're not required to, okay? So I've got 0.50 here. I've got 0.20 here. That's 0.7. And this is an identity protection. This is 0.30. So they like to demonstrate, their services, and that's a 7-day trial as well. So I can do this one for free, this one for free, this one for free. It might take me 5 minutes to do each one of them. That's about 15 minutes. It was 100% free to do all 3 of those trials. I get 1 credit. Okay, it was 100% free to sign up. PayPal's 100% free to set up. So I just showed you how you could have a business working from home, okay, advertising online to help these companies get potential customers, working with ZNZ, all right? And this program right here pays out. My computer's running a little bit slow. It pays $20 per referral, okay? When you hold it over here, cash is deposited into your account, $20. When you click on their promotions, it's going to kind of give you, their ZNZ has 20 different sites. We work the 2 most popular that are the easiest to make money with. ZNZ1 is right here, okay? See the ONE is ZNZ1. It's $20, and they give you a $5 bonus. You're going to get paid $25 for every single referral that you get on ZNZ1, okay? Every time somebody does this one. The second program that we work is, sorry, I'm trying to close a couple of these things down here. ZNZ Big Cash. ZNZ Big Cash is another advertising program with ZNZ. It's the same thing, same platform, some of the same companies on there. The difference is that we've got to do a little bit more. They pay us a $60 base on ZNZ Big Cash. When I click that, it is going to take us to ZNZ Big Cash, okay? When you scroll down here, you're going to see it's a different ID number. So we sign up for these separately, and they give us a separate ID number. The other one is $25. This one right here pays a $60 base, okay? Cash deposit right into your PayPal account with no fees at $60 per referral. All right, it's free to sign up. You're going to go ahead and put your email address in here. Make sure that there's a number, it's in green, and it says you're referring by user XID. Email or message the person back that you're signing up with that has invited you to check this out and say, hey, I just want to double check, is this your number that I'm signing up with? I want to make sure that I'm working with you, because that person is going to work very closely with you and help you get started very quickly. ZNZ pays out every single day. So let's say, for example, you got started tonight. I'll show you that right underneath the video and right underneath the chat are steps that you can get started if you were invited here. You can sign up and get these taken care of in, say, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, hour and a half tops. you're done. Think of a job that you got to go to and you got to do orientation. You go sit for 3 or 4 hours, and you got to train for a week, and then once they release you, or I'm thinking restaurant business because I grew up in the restaurant business, and then in sales as well. You're kind of you got to go through some training, and then you get out there in the field or on the floor or whatever the case may be in your job, and you get to start performing the job, and then you get paid down the road. You can have this done in an hour. If you were serious and you shut everything off and you focused on this, you can have it done in an hour, maybe even less, and then you're set up, and then you're going to learn a little bit of stuff. By tomorrow morning, you're advertising there. If you got deals tomorrow, being Wednesday the 31st, New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day, you would be getting paid. You get paid daily for anything we do today. All right. Tomorrow morning, it would be sitting in our PayPal account. Once we request, say, hey, I got some completions, some referrals on these trials. Can you please review it? They review every single night, usually around midnight Central Standard Time. They approve it, and the next morning you wake up, the money's already sitting in your PayPal account. Okay, I'm going to jump in here and show you how ZNZ Big Cash is the platform on there as well, and go into the offers to show you. Now, as I said, they pay $60 here. I'm going to click on the December promotions. It's the base. Every single month there's a bonus. It's 25%. Is the bonus this month. So we'll go back into the bonuses, and you see Big Cash is listed right here. Big Cash, it's a $60 base, $25 bonus is $15. So you're getting paid a total of $75 for ZNZ Big Cash, and you're getting paid $25 for ZNZ1. The reason that people are going to do this, because the ones that are serious about working a business, that are serious about making money for their family, being able to stay home with their kids, yet still be able to pay the bills. You want the flexibility of working the schedule that you want to work around your family schedule, all right? And you want to use leverage so that you're actually putting things to work for you 24 hours a day. Instead of you having to be there 24 hours a day, you're putting things out there that are working for you 24 hours a day, using the leverage and the systems on the internet, which is where Bill Gates and all of these guys, Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, all the success stories in life, and the self-made millionaires and the people that are independent that work for themselves learned how to use leverage. Okay, they don't go to work a job for 8 hours a day to make $50, $80, $100. All right, they might go in for 3 or 4 hours a day. They put things into place. They make some decisions. They delegate things to people, and they make X amount of dollars because of their working smart rather than working hard. All right, when you go to the offers tab here, same difference. Or same thing with ZNZ1, and you click on the offers tab. You can see right here, this is all to the 29th, April 29th of 2012. Okay, I said we have to do a little bit more here because the other program pays $25. This pays $65. So I did a trial over there to get 1 credit. You can see over here 0.15, 0.15, 0.15, 0.20. Actually went over a little bit, which is no big deal. But that's what I did to get my credits. I did it one time, folks, okay? This is December 30th of 2014. April 29th, 2012, I did these. You never, ever, ever have to do them again. You do them one time, you're qualified, all right? You get to work this program for life. You don't ever have to do them again. It don't cost you any money. You just come in here, you get some ads out, you go to work. You're sharing information. This is word-of-mouth advertising on steroids because we're using the internet. That's what I like to call it. All right, here are the offers. Again, you see the GameFly, you see free 360. Here's the difference. This was 0.50 on ZNZ1. It's 0.20 here, and the reason why is because they pay out a lot more money. So you got to do a few more trials. Big deal. Okay, people make a big deal out of these trials. Let me tell you something. Think of what kind of work you've done, how many years you spent for these companies, what you have to show for it, and what type of training that you had to do. This is a job that you have to perform, but it's your own business. So you're exchanging the job mentality, and instead of putting in hours, working by the hour and having to completely depend on you, you're saying, wait a minute, let me work intelligently, let me use some leverage and put some things to work for me even when I'm not there so I can make money, all right? So you're going to have to do a little bit more here. Let's say that we use these 3 on the first one, okay, and we did it for 100% free, so we can't use them again. All right, but let's say here this is free. It's 0.15. All right, this is $1. All right, 0.10. So now I've got a quarter credit for $1. All right, this is let's say 10. Another quarter credit for $3 is the total that I've spent right now. All right, and I've got half my credits. This is another $2 for another 15. I'm at 0.65, and I've spent a total of $5. You go into a 7-Eleven or a convenience store, you drop 5, 10, 15 bucks on potato chips and sodas and a sandwich. You never think twice about it. This is a real, viable, legitimate business that you have. Think of a virtual box that you have. You can pull unlimited $100 bills out over and over and over and over and over again. I'm 2.5 years out, and I'm still making $100 a pop every time I get somebody to come in and complete these 2 programs. All right, I've spent $5. All right, and I'm almost there at that 0.65. I see I'm at 0.65. So if I got another 30 here, these 2 are $4. All right, $2 and $2. So now I'm at $9, and I've got 0.95 credits. I'd have to find one more that is 0.5, and this one happens to be free. All right, so I showed you how to use these 3 to start for absolutely free. Okay, these are just examples of what other people have done. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm giving you some examples. If you took this one for free, all right, and then you roll through these 2, and you roll through these, a couple here, I've spent I just showed you $9 total. One time, that's it. Never do another trial again. You're not obligated to keep them. For $9, you've completed both of these programs. Show me, if you're going to go out and look for a job. Now, gas prices have dropped, which is awesome. It's going to be a flood and an influx into the, people are going to have more money to spend. So the economy is going to pick up, and that's an awesome thing. But you still can't put, it's going to cost you $10 or more in gas to go out and hope that you can get a job. I just showed you for $9, you have a business set up that you can work anytime, anywhere you have an internet connection on your own schedule and make $100 over and over and over again. If you had a box that you could pull $100 bills out of, is it worth $9 and maybe an hour of your time to set it up once? Who cares if it took you 2 or 3 hours? How much training have you done? How many other companies have you worked for, and things have you done to make money? This is so simple. Don't make this. This isn't about. The trials pay us. So every time we do a trial, this company's pay ZNZ. They say, hey, thanks for bringing somebody that's going to check it out, just like I explained to you. So they're willing to spend that kind of money. ZNZ says, Joe, you did an awesome job, man. We're going to give you $75 for them completing this program. We're going to give you $25 for completing the other program. So you're going to get $100. And they're paying you the next day. I mean, how great is that? If you really were hurting or you need to make some serious cash, get to work. You sign up for free. I showed you how to get started for free on the first one. I showed you how to do all this for $9. All right, big deal. So you got to check out, Credit Sesame, and you get to check out creditreport.com. So I'm going to see who's got the best credit reporting program. I'm doing a review. I'm checking them out. Big deal. I get some razors. I'm going to get some, some lotion and skin cream right here. I get something that, freezer that has to do with, Walmart Association. You got Road Saver, just like kind of like a AAA. You can check them out and compare. Disney books, there's a variety of different things on here. We did the Disney books and gave them out to the kids in the neighborhood. My kids are grown. My youngest is 19 years old. So, there's an abundance of things that you can do on here and try and check out. I'm not going to tell you, what you can and can't do, but I just gave you an example. Okay, you can't put gas in your car and go find a job for less money, then you can start this business right here at $9 total. And if I probably looked at it and switched a couple things around, I might be able to get it for $6 or $7 or $8 by not using all 3 of these on the first one, maybe paying a couple of bucks so I can get higher credit values for these over here. All right. I'm going to jump into the Hangout, and I'm going to see if we have any kind of questions that anybody has. All right, give me a couple seconds. I'm flying. So let me jump back in here. Everybody's just kind of saying hello. They can hear me loud and clear. If you guys have any questions, please post them in the chat right here so that I can run over them and show you Uh, I love that she's teaching from the bathroom. Yeah, that's one of Sherry's famous spots because she gets the privacy and the quiet time. Her kids are younger. So Corey just got a $25 referral from ZNZ. That's awesome while we were sitting here on the webinar. Let's see. Stacy's got to sign up today. Awesome. Congratulations. Good job. And you know what this is, folks? This is just consistency. I showed you how you get started. So, $9, you spend an hour, hour and a half. Even if it took you 2 hours, big deal. All right. You're not going to get a value meal. It's about what you're going to pay for a value meal. I think I went to a Burger King and spent $8 or $9 on a value meal. This is something that gives you a viable business that you can work anytime and pull money out of. So, but it's about consistency. So I'm going to log in each day. I'm going to put out, say, 20, 30, 40, 50 ads. That might seem like a lot, but how long does it really take you? Okay, I kind of pulled this up. This is an ad that I had going out today. Hey, are you getting paid while you're playing on Facebook? What am I doing? I'm posting ads on Facebook. I'm liking and commenting on things. I go around and check out different pictures. I share funny videos. I'm still a real person, so I don't just post ads. I go about my business. I put whatever I want, but I'm going to read over this ad real quick here. Are you getting paid while you're playing on Facebook? Would an extra $50, $100, $200 a day help you or your family? Can you copy and paste some free ads online? We're looking for a few people that like to become online advertising referral agents with our promotions company, working from home. Hundreds of companies like Disney, DirecTV, Discover Card, and Netflix have contracted to advertise with us on our website. These different companies will come in and out and put on different ads at different times. You can see somebody's commenting on my ad as we speak while we're in here. Perfect example of how this works. All right, this is just Facebook. I found this on Twitter. We need agents to help us advertise online, giving these companies more exposure to bring them potential customers. So let me point something out here right now. There's several things that happen when you place an ad like that. These companies are getting advertising exposure because even though you didn't do a trial, guess who you're seeing tonight? Gamefly. Who's on your mind? Gamefly. It's just like a billboard. All right, so they're getting advertising exposure. I'm showing you guys this different stuff, and you're checking it out. So what we do in our advertising is these companies get people to try out their products and services. That's what generates the money. They're paying, instead of another TV commercial or radio commercial, they're paying cash to ZNZ. ZNZ saying, Joe, you did an awesome job. Here's some cash for you and your family. Thanks for helping these companies. Thanks for helping ZNZ expand their advertising. We brought in another agent. They got more people putting out ads. ZNZ makes money. There's money to pay us. I'm able to help you work right from your home with your family, with your children, achieve your dreams, however much money you want to make. There is no limit. So I get to help you, which makes me feel really good. And as a reward, I get paid money to help my family. Now, that's win-win-win. These companies win, ZNZ wins, you win, and I win. It just doesn't get a whole lot better than that, okay? Now, back to this ad, all right? I want to show you something here. I already had this thing set up. I just copied it, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to paste it in there. Boom. Why did it do that for me? I didn't copy it properly. Let's try that again. Copy. Maybe I didn't copy it in the first place. Who knows? Bam. There's my ad here. How long did that take me, guys? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. If I hit enter, the same ad is popped in on there, all right? That's how long it takes. Now, I might have 4 or 5. Actually, I probably got about 20 or 30 or 40 of these ads that are sitting on a Word document. So I'll go through and I'll copy in and I'll open up 3 or 4 or 5 different tabs for some groups like you see across here, all right? And I'll go through into each group and I'll sit here and copy and paste it. That's just in the beginning. I actually use an automated program. I put out 135 ads today, and it took me 15 minutes. So, that's one of the benefits of actually getting together with us and working on our team, because we've already got this stuff in place. You don't have to know it. You don't have to be a special programmer. Here's another ad that's funny that I have here. Now, here's what this tells me. If I have 2 ads here, I put this one out on December 27th, and then this one I put out today, 3 days later. This is the recent activity. This kind of just tells me there's only 173 members. I usually choose groups that have 1,000 or more. How I ended up here, I don't know, and I really don't, I'm not going to worry about, the logistics on there. But this is another one of my ads. Here's a beautiful example, because here we are 3 days later. I put out this ad, and anybody that scrolls in here or everybody that's on here now can see here's a different variation. And here's what I want to point out, and just thinking about all this stuff says pretty much about the same, little variations. I thought to myself, you know, why is Christmas a special day? Because everybody practically on the planet chooses that December 25th is going to be a special day because we choose to make it that way. So why not choose to make every day a special day like Christmas? This is simply a choice. I chose to get started with this company. I chose to knock a few things out one time. All right, less than $10. And I can make every single day special. Because let me tell you something. When you wake up in the morning and you see $100, $200, $300 that's been deposited into your account, that's a special day. That's a really killer day. Now imagine that you don't have to go to work. You don't have to worry about what time you get up. You can take care of your children. If they have a sporting event, or they have a recital, or they have a communion, or they have something that you want to get involved with, or that you want to be at, you have that choice. This is what it's about. I said in the beginning, I did this for freedom and peace of mind. I want the freedom to live my life the way that I choose, not the way that I have to. All right. If you know, and we all have bills. We all need money. All right. But the moral of the story is um, that if you have this kind of money coming in just from part-time efforts, you have the freedom. You wake up with a totally different outlook, a totally different feeling. You're smiling. You're relieved. You've got peace of mind. I want the peace of mind of knowing that I can make enough money to take care of my family, pay my bills, and still have money to go have fun. Okay? When you have that peace of mind, you know, your life takes on a different meaning. You know, you have different feelings. You know, most of us that have, you know, problems, it stems from having a lack of money. I've dealt with millionaires. I was a runaway as a kid. I've survived on the streets. I've worked, you know, I've dealt with people of every different, you know, aspect of life. And every one of these guys that I've talked to that have money say, listen, I'd rather have problems with money than problems without. If you stop and think about 99% of the things that aggravate you or make little arguments or something with your spouse or whatever, it's usually over stress and money. Okay, if you can eliminate that with the money, this is also provides you with your freedom of never having to depend on another person to take care of you or your children or your family. You never have to take care of. You never have to rely on a company. Can I keep my job? Am I going to get fired? Are they giving me enough hours? Am I making enough money? The typical family is not even making enough money with one job. Both parents have to work, and even in some cases, they're still sacrificing and doing without. So this gives you that opportunity to make $100, you know, to have a box and make $100 over and over again. This is something I put out 3 days ago. I did this work. It took me probably about 5 seconds to copy and paste this and tell this program Hootsuite that I use. That's a little program that you can learn about, and some of the other systems that we do that enable us to, like I said, this is about leveraging your time. You know, that ad is still sitting there from 3 days ago, and now anybody and everybody on here saw it, plus everybody that goes to that site. Again, I found this through Twitter. I do have my Twitter open here. I've got, 6,375 people that I follow and 6,065 people, and that's because I stopped building this. We're going to show you tricks on how to build this up. I can show you how to get this 10, 20, 30, 50,000. It takes a little bit. You know, if you own a convenience store and you buy products for the shelves and you sell the products, then you got to go out and you got to buy more products in order to make more money. So, you know, those are things that, you know, you've got to reinvest in your company a little bit, or in your business, so that you can make more money, have more fun, reach more people. Okay. Let me jump back in here and see if we have any questions. Stacy, when you're talking about somebody that's, you know, that doesn't want to put their info in there, you're talking about reputable companies. They don't give you their information. They don't give ZNZ any information. You know, if they're going to do something with GameFly, they go to GameFly's website and they put the information in with GameFly. Those are secured servers. You also have protection. Okay, this is very legitimate. We pay taxes on this. Once you reach $600 by federal law, you have to claim this on your taxes. So Also, when you make your first deal with ZNZ, you've got to send in your ID. You've got to prove that you're a real person. They're going to pull some public records and they're going to check it out, and they're going to see that, hey, this person is real. Okay, it's very legitimate. You know, anything that they do online, any kind of purchases, or if you go to Amazon and purchase something, you're putting it into their secure server. So your companies will also have you have the cards with will also protect you. Um, Again, this is, we do trials in order to get in the business. This is about making money. This is about making $100 over and over and over again. This one's going to pay you 75 bucks. The other one's going to pay you 25 bucks. This is about making money. This is about freedom. This is about peace of mind. This is about being able to take care of your family without ever having to worry about the economy, having to worry about a company, having to worry about a person providing for you. You can provide for yourself. That's what this is about, okay? I don't make the trials a big deal. I mean, literally, come on. You click a couple of buttons. It says put in your name, put in your address, put in your information. You select a few little clicks. You check off a couple boxes. You click OK. Within 5 minutes, you're signed up for the company to try it out. You look at it over the 5-day period. You answer a couple of emails. Big deal. Okay? It's simple. I showed you for $9 you can do this. Okay? So you can't tell me that you don't have the time. All right, for 5 minutes, you're going to do a trial. Use Firefox. Do it the way we tell you to do it. Follow the simple step-by-step instructions. I showed you a sample ad. If you can't take something like that and put it in your own words and copy and paste that thing in about 5 seconds, then you have no business looking at anything online. Okay, compare this to other things that you've done and the type of money that you can make. All right, and you'll find, some tremendous results. Corey got another 50 bucks since he's been sitting on his webinar. He's made 50 bucks since the meeting started. Okay, and that's because he did a little bit of work, a little while ago, put out some ads. People said, hey, what's this all about? He copied and pasted some information. He might have had a little bit of a conversation with them, and he sent them right on into, guess what, the website here. The website does the heavy lifting and explains all that stuff for you. So as a new person, you're going to plug in your name. You're going to plug in your ID numbers. Okay, when you get signed up, I'm going to show you real quick here. All right, because I'm going to wrap this up shortly. But here's your number. It says your referral link. At the end of this is your number. Okay. Now you don't want to take this whole link and just paste it out there without any explanation or any kind of an ad explaining what it is. It's not going to automatically do that for you. But when you work this system, all you need is these numbers right here. So I would take these 6 numbers. I'm going to go in and I'm going to set up my system in my back office. And then when the people put their name and information in here, it's going to be linked to me and my numbers, okay, and they're going to get signed up. It's going to take them over here. It's going to give them an explanation, and all they got to do is click, click, click. You could have ads sitting out there like I showed you. I have one there from 3 days ago. If somebody came across that and seen it and I put my link in there, they automatically go here. They put their information, and they automatically go here. They see that it makes sense. It's legit. They do a little bit of homework. They sign up, they do their trials. I wake up in the morning and it says, hey, Joe, congratulations. You've got, a completion here. You've made 25 bucks here, 75 bucks there. It works. I've woke up plenty of mornings, all right, having money sitting there in my bank account from work that I already did. Betty Phillips, does this really work? We'll start on Friday. Betty, I've gone in and showed you there's over 600 of us in our group, in our ZNZ Solutions group here on Facebook. As soon as you complete those 2 programs and you get signed up and go through the steps, we'll add you to that group, which means that you have that group's also available. There's usually out of 600 people, there's somebody online most of the time. If you have a question or you need help, so you're independent on this, so you have your own business, but you're not in it by yourself. You have an entire team. The person that invited you is going to work closely with you. You see that I'm here spending my time on a Tuesday night. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm one of the leaders in the team. I help out. I teach and I train. You can ask anybody that's on here that's already in the team that I'm in there every single day. I'm coaching. I'm answering questions. I'm giving examples. I'm sharing things to help these people become more successful. Okay? Very, very good point. This, like I said, this is your own business. So if you have a business, whether it's a lawn service, a cleaning service, a convenience store, my dad was a carpet installer. I've owned my own restaurants. I've owned sports bars. I've had investment companies. You have to put in the work to get the results. So this is work from home. It's not click a couple buttons and get rich because you're a nice person. You've got to put in the effort. You've got to learn. You've got to work. Any new job that you've ever gone to, you walk in the door for your first day and it seems like everybody's going 100 miles an hour and you seem lost. You seem like a turtle, like you're in slow motion. Okay? After you've been there for a few days, you've checked a few things out, a week or two down the road, you're starting to get a feel for it. Now you're up to speed. You're running around with everybody because you know where to go. You know what to do. A month down the road, you're teaching the new people to come in. This is not anything different. This is the same thing. It's your own business, so you have the freedom and flexibility to fit it into your lifestyle and your family schedule, but you still have a job to do. You still have results to produce, all right? Corey, yes, has joined a little over a year and a half ago. Here's an awesome example. Corey saw one of my ads, and Corey signed up with me. Corey's been working with me for over a year and a half. Anytime he needs help, all right, or he sees me put stuff out, what does Corey do? Corey checks it out. He might copy and paste it, slap it on a Word document. He switches it up a little bit, and he puts it out there, and he follows because he sees that I'm successful. He's duplicating my success. He has me to bounce off of. Corey's become one of our leaders, so I know that when somebody needs help in a group, he's going to jump in there and he's going to help them out. The same way I do. Amy, Stacy's new and up and coming. Again, Lisa's on fire. There's several other people. If I'm not mentioning your name, I apologize. I may not be as familiar with you. Okay, Betty, something like this before I did the credits. Next thing I know, I had to do more. Okay, I showed you, Betty, as an example. When I went on mine, I showed you my credits there. I don't know what other company that you're referring to. ZNZ is very straightforward. You complete them once, you're qualified for life. So I did mine on April 29th of 2012. I've never had to go back in either of those programs and do anything else yet. I'm continuing to make money. Once you're signed up and you get your credit and you set up your system, you can start advertising right away. Let me give you a couple of little tweaks and examples for people that already are looking at this, that want to get started, that kind of have somebody in the back of their mind, like a friend or somebody. We don't say you're not going to make all your money on friends and family. I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't know Corey when Corey saw my ad. He was somebody that saw it on Facebook as a perfect example of how Facebook works, and he messaged me, "Hey Joe, can I get some information on this?" I shot him some information. He asked me some questions. We went back and forth. We basically just became friends and started talking. He's like, "Hey, here's what I'm looking for. Here's, I said, here's what I have. Here's what I can offer, and here's what I'm willing to help you do. You can ask anybody on here. I'm very genuine. I'm very straightforward. I'm true to my word, and I teach the same thing. So you guys are realistically, I could charge $1,000 for the program that I have. This program right here, if we really wanted to, we could charge that money, and people would be willing to pay it because you're putting thousands and thousands and thousands. If you can make $1,000 a week, would you spend $1,000 one time? Of course you would. Here's the reality. The fortunate part of this is you don't have to. You sign up for free. I showed you how to get started for $9. So no, you don't have to do any additional trials. Once you get qualified, you're qualified for life. Just trying to breeze through here and see if there's any questions. Do I have to bring people in under me to make money? Yes, you have to. It's not referring people. This isn't a multi-level marketing thing, okay? But your job is to put out ads online. People are going to say, "Hey, how can I make that kind of money? How can I do this?" You're going to say, "Well, hey, here's some information about what we do. Go check out our systems. I already showed you the systems and how it's going to walk them through, and it's going to give them all the details." And then they're going to go through and take a look at it. Why do people do the trials? Because they want to make the money. Bottom line, okay? I did this because I said, wait a minute. This company pays out daily. I can make $100 a pop, and I only have to do this thing one time, and I'm copying and pasting ads and chatting with people while I'm having fun. I'm joking around and cutting up on Facebook. You guys can go look at my page. I find funny videos, funny sayings, motivational stuff, things that I'm passionate about, and I share them on my page, and then in between I'll throw in a couple ads here and there, or I showed you just now how I have an automatic program that's out there marketing for me. While I'm here on this webinar, I have ads hitting every 20 minutes, and it took me 15 minutes to set it up. These are the reasons that you want to be on this team. These are the reasons that you want to join with these people, because we teach them how to do this stuff. You can get on here and do it by yourself, and you can flounder around. And I got news for you. I didn't have this system. I didn't have all this information. I didn't have somebody that I could bounce off of and rely. Neither did Sherry, neither did Lindsay. Well, in all actuality, we did have some people that had some ideas, but we didn't have any of this kind of stuff that it was working for you guys. Hopefully this is still rolling. Lisa said something about her video going down. But at any rate, I'm going to breeze through here. Okay, I want to point something out here real quick here, Debbie. This comment here, I don't mind working at all, but I will have problems trying to get people to sign up under me if that's what it takes. If you automatically assume that you're going to have problems before you've even tried it or before you've even gotten involved in it, then guess what? You're automatically going to have problems. Okay, there are hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people that have done this. They're no better than you. You don't need any special skills. We've got the system for you to plug into. We show you step by step how it works. Okay, you don't have to talk anybody into anything. I'm not selling anything for any of these companies. They can choose any trial that they want. This is an opportunity for people to make money from home. It's legit. They can do it online around their family schedule. Okay, that's what they're deciding to do. All right, that's why people are going to do this. It sells itself. I just showed you for less than 10 bucks. I know people that blow 10, 20, 30 bucks on these scratch-off tickets for absolute to throw a piece of paper back in the trash when you can spend $9 and have this business that's, you know, I'm 2.5 years down the road and it don't cost me anything with the company. I don't pay any monthly fees. I don't have to do any more trials. I just have to put in the work and produce the results. If you can copy and paste all day long, all right, where do you copy and paste? I just showed you on Facebook. I found it on Twitter. All right, 140 characters. I wasn't able to find it, but it said, got no scratch to get started, check out Scratch Marketing, and it had a link. That is exactly what it took for me. If I stumbled into it, trying to figure out how they were building big numbers on Twitter, and that's what I saw. It said, got no scratch to get started, check out Scratch Marketing, click the link, and the link took me to something like this, which we already have set up for you. I watched it. I said, wow, that's interesting. I want more information. Let me put my name and email in here. Then it took me to a page like this, and this was an overview, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And then it was already set up to where I could just click the buttons and go right in and start. We've got it set up for you here. 1, 2, 3. What is it? You copy and paste ads, you provide some information, and you send them to the website. That's 3 steps. After they check that out, they're going to ask you some questions. They're going to want to know how they sign up and how they get started. There's 3 other steps. It's just simple little 3 steps, common sense. All right. There's nothing that is really that difficult about it. If you just go out and copy and paste the ads, we're going to give you ads that you can copy and paste. I have hundreds and hundreds of picture ads that already are generic. They're ready. They're set up. It doesn't have my name or number on it. It says, hey, you want to make some money? Click this button or send me a message and you can make some money. The ads are all ready to go. We're going to give you text ads. You change a couple words up. You make it in, sound like it's coming from you in a general conversation, and boom, you're done. Okay. Like Stacy's saying, that these programs leverage this for you. Posting in Facebook groups, Twitter. Okay, I showed you Facebook. I put it in one in a group, and people are responding. They're responding while we're sitting on this. I'm going to have tons of messages and notifications. Pinterest. You slap a picture up there. Let's say you like to travel around the world. You slap a picture of something in China and say, man, wouldn't it be awesome to be able to work online wherever you have an internet connection and be able to travel the world and still make money, to be able to take care of your family, have fun, have the peace of mind, have your freedom. That's why we do this. That's why people are going to do this. They're not going to do it because of trials. Big deal. I already told you the trials take 5 minutes. They're going to do this because of the money and the freedom and the peace of mind that money is going to bring. All right. Does the team help find places that you can post? Yes. Let me do something here real quick. We have an entire training website that I have. Let me see if I can. ZNZ Solutions. Team members area. Let's see if this takes me in here. I want to show you real quick. Now, you've got the person that's going to bring you in, is going to work with you very closely. You've got a group here on Facebook that's over 600 people, and I hope this is taking me somewhere. It's just slow. All right, this is your back office here. So when you get signed up and you get started, you have this. When people put their information in right here, all right, you're automatically going to get a note. It's going to send you an email that says, hey, somebody's interested. It's going to be in here in your contacts. It's going to put them in on this list. But when you go right here and you click Training Center, okay, guys, this is thousands and thousands of dollars worth of training and information that you're getting virtually for free. I showed you how to sign up for free and get started on the first program for free and for $9. You don't ever have to pay anything, ongoing. This system, we do charge $5 a month for this system, which you'll make that back, in a blink of an eye. This is a ZNZ Solutions training. We show you some common mistakes and things that we've made, okay? Marketing. You wanted to know where to place this. You can do article marketing. You can do Craigslist, Facebook, how to post on classified sites, Pinterest, Backpage. There's forums, how to generate traffic. We give you step-by-step instructions. We show you how to follow up. Okay, we teach you about the back office. We give you a 30-day action plan. Day 1, here's what you do. Do this. Day 2, set this up. Day 3, set up your daily schedule. Day 4, mindset. Okay, I'm going to give you a perfect example of the mindset is number 1 on the list. 80% of your time should be spent on getting your mind right and changing your thinking around the way I showed earlier. If you automatically assume you're going to have problems, then guess what? You're going to have problems. If you say to yourself, you know what? These people can do it. They're no better than I am. They don't need anything special. I'm going to plug in and do the same things. I can do this. Okay? How long do you want to keep the ads up for, Crystal? I never go back and take anything down. I've had people that have responded a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the road. I've had people that messaged me over a year ago that are coming back because they see another ad going, hey, can I have some information on this? And I go look at the messages in Facebook, and I see that they messaged me earlier, and I say, okay, well, hey, Crystal, I talked to you a little over a year ago. What's changed for you? I still work for the same company. It's solid. It's legit. I'm 2.5 years into it. What do you want to accomplish? What can I help you with? And that's really the approach. You're just trying to basically help people. You're helping these companies so you can help your family. All right? I showed you there, Debbie, the training website. We give you hundreds and hundreds of ideas and places to post. If you run out of ideas, you need help, you jump into the group on Facebook and you say, hey, I need some help. I'm drawing a blank. I'm having a blonde day. Whatever the case is, we'll jump in there and we'll give you some ideas. Positive mindset, as Lisa said and as I alluded to. You've got to, you're a lone wolf, to a certain degree because you're sitting at home and you're doing this. But you're not by yourself because you have the team, but you've got to keep your mind right. You've got to know that, this is nothing. I didn't show you anything you can't just plug right into. Copy and paste, click. It's step by step. It's simple common sense, okay? After you paste to the social media sites, how do they know it's you're referring someone? Betty, I showed in here, this is your referral number, okay? The minute you sign up, even before you do your trials, this number at the end is your agent ID number. So you're going to put that into the system, and then it's going to register, and that's how they track it. You have an agent number from the time you set up, okay? Okay. She joined this, signed up for the trials. He gets the credit. Yeah, we refer people. I mean, that's what our job is. These companies are paying to get they're paying to get the average the exposure. Yes, if Corey's the one that you saw this through and you signed up, then he's going to get the credit for that when you get signed up. And you've got an awesome sponsor. The guy's on fire. He's got so many. He's taken initiative. He's one of the leaders in our group. All right, and he's put training together of things that have worked for him as well as the entire team that I showed you. And you have here I am teaching right now. I teach on Sunday nights as well, and sometimes on Thursdays, and I'm in the group daily. So there's no excuses. There's no reason that you can't do this other than yourself, okay? You make a decision. You say, I'm going to do this. It's going to be new. Some things you're going to have to learn, no big deal. And you take it from there. All right, this is Corey answering your questions. So you won't need to make until somebody signs up and does the trials underneath me. I don't want to sound dense. I just want to make sure I'm doing something. Hey, listen, this is something brand new. There's no stupid questions. Everything is legitimate, and that's a great question because you need to understand that. And all you really need to really focus on is like, okay, I'm signed up. I got my trials done. I got my information system set up. Now, let me make 3 or 4 or 5 ads, which we give you those as samples. I mean, it's not a big deal. You see them right there in front of you, okay? And I need to focus on getting ads out. I try to have at least 50 to 100 a day. it sounds like a lot in the beginning. Guys, I showed you how long it takes me to copy and paste that into a group. It took me 2 or 3 seconds. All right, you open up 4 or 5 different tabs. You can see all the tabs that I have open across here. Let's say each one of these were a group. I click, I copy, I paste, I hit enter. I click, I copy, I paste, I hit enter. I click, I copy, I paste, I hit enter. I click, I copy, I paste, I hit enter. It's that simple. I mean, it's that fast. It's going to take you 3 to 5 seconds. All right, even if it took you 10 seconds, to do it, that's 6 that you can do per minute times 60 minutes. That's 320. If you had them all lined up and ready to go in 1 hour's time, you could manually put out 120. All right. I did 135 today, and it only took me 15 minutes because we're going to teach you those kinds of tricks and teach you those things that make you save time. So that's actually a great question, Debbie. Thank you for asking, because I was able to teach and share. All right, here. All right. Anybody else have any questions or anything that they can think of or they need help with? All right. Go ahead and throw them in there. While you're doing that, all right, this is part of every single Tuesday night. Here's what's really cool. I showed you all of the help you have. You have a system set up here, okay? You've got a training website that you have here, okay, on Facebook. Right here. This is our ZNZ Solutions group. Excuse me. Mouth's getting a little bit dry. This is the group. Once you've completed the ZNZ1 and ZNZ Big Cash, and you've gotten signed up for the other requirements and get set up with your system, the person that you got in with is going to add you into our ZNZ Solutions team right here. There's 624 current members, okay? As you can see, I don't know why this is doing this. This is my post that I put in there 5 hours ago for tonight's meeting. Now, this is another thing that we help you with, because you're going to be able to find people that want information, and then you're going to invite them. On Tuesday night, you can actually invite them to come and join and watch this hangout here. So you get a code, just the same way I showed you that you have an ID code for there. You send them an ID code for here to watch this, okay? Debbie, if you're here from Corey tonight, then you probably got a link from Corey. So now here's what happens. We're working for Corey tonight, and we're working, we'll be working for you or with you. Underneath this presentation that you're watching right are are steps ZNZ1, just like I showed you over here. All right, these buttons do the same thing on this Hangout as they do on there. So now when you click this, you'll go and you'll be referred by Corey and Corey's link. So it's going to take you over, and it's going to take you to Corey's ZNZ1. It's going to take you to Corey's ZNZ Big Cash, and then this teaches you how to set up your system so that you have this same flexibility here. I'm telling you, in 2.5 years, folks, you're not going to find all of this. I showed you how to get started for $9, okay? And then Lindsay's charging $5 a month for this system, which you'll make that back in no time. It's the best $5 you're ever going to spend, because you're getting thousands and thousands of dollars in training. You're getting somebody like Corey or myself or whomever, or Lisa or Amy or Stacy. Crystal, I'm not sure if you're in the group or not, or if you're just taking a look at it. But anyways, these people work together with you, because we do other things aside from this as well that make more money, but I don't want to confuse anybody. This is a starter program. You sign up for free. You knock out a few of the trials. You can do both programs for $9. You get set up with this. It doesn't cost anything from there. You've got all this help and assistance. You've got a team of 600 people, okay, that you can basically go in here and say, hey, I'm having a problem with this, or hey, how do I do that, or hey, somebody threw me a question I'm not sure how to answer. You type it in here, and one of those 600 people, myself, Corey, Amy, somebody jumps in there, Lisa, and they help you answer the question. Stacy, Elisa, Lindsay, it goes on and on and on. Okay, you get all of that stuff. All right. The biggest thing is you need to make a decision. So take your questions back to the person that you had. Ask them any questions that you may have not been able to ask them. If you can see the light at the end of the tunnel there, then go ahead and get started here. You want to click this ZNZ1, do the trials, get your 1 credit, on ZNZ Big Cash, and then set up your system. There's going to be a fast track 5 steps that you get started to get set up. Everything is set up there for you. It's step by step. Follow the instructions. Common sense. Anything else that I can answer or for you guys, or anything else that you need questions, you have questions for this evening? Going once, going twice. Any last questions? All right. Thank you guys very much. It's a pleasure. I want to be the first to wish you guys, maybe not the first, but I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Thank you for being here. Get together with the person that invited you. If everything makes sense to you and they invited you and you're here, you can go ahead right underneath and get started. It's very quick. It's very simple. You want to make money this week? Today is Tuesday. Okay. You can get set up tonight, be done before midnight, first thing in the morning, whichever. By tomorrow morning, you're set up and you're ready to put out ads. People are going to start responding. You could actually have business ready to go for tomorrow. I'm going to, hey, let me throw one more thing out there, a little golden nugget, okay? I've had people that say, hey, listen, my friend would love to do something like this as well. Okay, so here's what you do. You show them this information. You say, listen, this is something we can do together. You guys can actually get paid in order to set this up, okay? Now, let's say that you want to get signed up. Debbie, I'm going to take you because you're new and you're referred by Corey. And let's say you know somebody that kind of would like something like this. So you say, hey, Corey, let's get this thing rolling. So you sign up with ZNZ1, you get your trials knocked out. You sign up with ZNZ2, you get your trials knocked out on there, and then you set up your system, and then you have your own links. And then you say to your friend, hey, remember I was telling you about that company I got set up? I'm really excited. You got to check this thing out. We can actually do it together. Now, you send them your link. They jump in. They sign up. It costs you $9, okay, total. You're going to get paid 25 bucks on ZNZ1. You're going to get paid 75 bucks when they go in and complete both of them. Now you've gotten $100. You can say, listen, I'll give you, that $9 that you spent. I'm going to throw you a $10 sign-on bonus, which is going to cover your trials. So now you got paid $100. You give $10 to your friend or whomever that you know wants to do this. Now you got $90 that you just put in your pocket. All right. So really, you got your money right back immediately. And your friend, you help them get started really at no cost because it didn't come out of your pocket. You both have somebody to run with. You have a viable business that you can pull $100 bills out over and over again. It really didn't cost you anything because you got the money right back, and you're able to help your friend too. So everybody wins. These companies get some people that are checking out their services. ZNZ says, hey, great job. Welcome to the family and to the team. Let's get some ads out there. Let's get some money in your pocket. Your friend is set up. You're set up. You've got money. Everybody wins. Everybody's happy. Love you guys. Have a happy new year. We'll talk to you next year.